Some phrases are repeated so often they begin to lose their meaning. The rule of law is one of them. We hear it from politicians. We hear it from judges. We hear it from prosecutors. We hear it from people who want the language of law without the discipline of law. But here's the truth. When law becomes optional for the powerful, justice becomes negotiable for everyone else. I'm Bill Britt, and this matters. The rule of law is not a campaign slogan. It is not a talking point. It is not a weapon to use against our enemies or a shield for our friends. The rule of law means law rules. Not personally, not party, not office, not money, not political convenience. That principle is older than our politics, older than our parties, older than Alabama itself. The whole purpose of a constitutional government is to place limits on power because ambition always looks for an advantage, and power, left unchecked, always wants more power. That is why we have courts. That is why we have appeals. That is why we have elections. And that is why we have ethics laws and open records law, public hearings and constitutional limits. Not because every public official is corrupt, most are not, but because no one should ever be trusted with unchecked power. Alabama knows this lesson. We've seen court rings. We've seen political machines. We have seen too many backroom deals. We have seen public officials act as if the office belonged to them instead of the people. And every time the law becomes optional, ordinary people pay the price. Here's a test. The rule of law only matters when it is inconvenient, when it restrains someone we like, when it protects someone we dislike, when it says no to the powerful, when it tells a politician that office is not theirs, and when it reminds all of us that no title, no donor, no party, and no movement stands above the law. That is not weakness. That is self-government. Because without the rule of law, all we have is raw power. And power without law is not freedom. It's force wearing a flag pin. When laws become optional for the powerful, justice becomes negotiable for everyone else. That is why the rule of law can never be just a slogan. I'm Bill Britt, and this matters to me. Does it matter to you?